Welcome. Is it working? All right. Hey, how's everybody doing? This is my first web stream. I think I'll do it every week. I'm not sure. Am I even showing up? I am. There we go. Oh, and this is supposed to be turned off. I think this is the last time. How's everybody doing? Patrick Fleming. You're at PF streaming from Songmeister Studios, a special what I call Coliseum Days Election Day edition. Um, and I thought I had everything where I needed it to be, and I really don't. Um, kind of a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, today we have the elections, culmination of, oh God, a year or something of just crazy stuff. It was like Big Brother and The Apprentice and all other kinds of things. It's kind of funny, Big Brother and The Apprentice. Um, we're addicted to train wrecks and car wrecks and stuff. So I went and I voted. That's the sticker, though. That's the sticker I got because it really. That's how I've been feeling. I disconnected from this because my stomach constantly was hurting. I just couldn't deal with it. I became a happier person, uh, not having to follow this. But in the end, we still have to follow it. You can't hide. You can't run away. Put your head in the sand. Um, so that was why I've tonight is we've got some special songs that I guess are a little bit more appropriate in lieu of us voting for the end of the Western civilization, possibly or not. I'm going to let you all, I'm going to stay in the middle here. But I think we all know that the two of these people here just really are not the best at all. At all. And we allowed them. I think that's just it. Maybe we didn't allow them. We allowed other people who we could have had stopped them. We allowed them. We've seen behind the curtain quite a bit in this election, and I can only hope that helps us out in the long run. Hopefully, we get through with 4. And it seems every 8 years you just can't get out an incumbent. But we're here today, and we're making our choice. We are making our voice the best we can. We all have learned about the Electoral College. We've all learned about the primaries. We've all learned about the DNC, the RNC, and how it doesn't matter what we say. So we have to learn how to get a bigger voice and circumvent things. Until then, I will support the view that we're kind of going the way of the Romans. Colosseum days is how I felt it was. Anyway, I spent a little time. My art department spent a little time coming up with a graphic that I tried to make sure that Hillary didn't look crazy, Trump didn't look crazy, to kind of make sure that let's bring it back down and not be the little bits of the media, because we all have been in those pictures that were goofy, or something. It's like, oh no, erase that. Anybody in public that cannot get anybody to erase photos on both sides. Actions and stuff that are caught on camera, that's another story. But as I was creating this, I was like, man, and this is honest. I'm like, I like that, but it kind of has some strange resemblance or something. And as I turned it, I'm like, what could it be? It's too big to be, a man thing and stuff. But and then then he appeared. Oh, it's Mickey. Mickey, imagine that. Mickey Mouse showing up at an election like this. I can't believe it. You're really here. I was hoping you'd show. What do you think? What do you think about this? Oh my God. Oh, you guys are screwed. Yeah, but I know that. I know that. But what what would you do? What would you do? I'd vote for Goofy. Yeah, we are kind of voting for Goofy. Either way. Anyway, thanks for showing up. Uh, back to back to Mickey Mouse will be in the White House one way or the other. And I know there's staunch supporters of one or the other, but I really think that we we as a whole, probably 90%, really wish there was different candidates to choose from. And let's just hope we can get through this. Anyway, oh, Mickey, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Uh, I didn't expect you to come back. This is totally unscripted. Thanks. Thanks. All right. So, anyway, uh, so as you can tell, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve with this streaming thing. One of the things that's happening right now, and I hope people are tuning in, and maybe I'll keep them tuned in. It is a tight race. It's a tight race right now. It looks like, and I'm looking at my monitor there. It looks like Trump has taken all the middle: North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, all 10 people that live there, and Nebraska, and Oklahoma, and Iowa. No, that's not Iowa. I can't see. Um, and then the middle, like around Kentucky, Tennessee, and all that. But the bigger states, which is how Democrats usually do. So Illinois went to so far Hillary. New York did. New York, I was surprised my New Jersey went. They've been running a little red. So to help us in this episode of PF Streaming, I do have a live stream. It's right. Where is it? I got my sides quicked up. It's right there. So this is actually a live stream updated every minute of the actual electoral votes on which way they're going. So we'll keep it there. Right now, yes, it looks like Trump is up 123 to 97. But like I said, Texas went to Trump. No kidding. But there's a lot of states. Obviously, California is a huge one that most likely will go to Hillary. I cannot see Florida, and I know that that's one of the special ones. But anyway, it gives us something, gives you guys something to look at. What I'm gonna start doing here is gonna start playing music, because that's really what this is all about. This special edition is a little bit more about what is happening tonight. In the future, we will have some product demos, special guests from the Austin area, some really good friends of mine, and things like that. So let's. Uh-oh. So why is that not hooked in? Did we lose our acoustic? Oh. We lost the acoustic. I can't believe that. Did we? How? Give us a second. This is technical difficulties. There, that's what happens. You just gotta change things around. Oh, come on. And I need to hear. So we're gonna start off with a song that I wrote. A bunch of these are old songs that I actually never brought out, and part of it is that I wasn't sure. Sometimes in the cover sense, it's a little they're a little heavy, I suppose. But in light of the elections, I've worked out an acoustic version of a very heavy song that I wrote a while back. But it really is how I feel we could be heading. I joked about the way of the Romans. But really, with all the distractions that we are constantly looking at to avoid what is really happening, the biggest TV day with the biggest advertising is the Super Bowl. What does that have to do with anything? Yes, you're a football fan. That's great. And all the football season, they build it up wonderfully. But what's going on with all that's going on? And so that is our Coliseum Days. That's how I see things. This is a song called Coliseum Days. I hope you like it. And that's the wrong title. Send in the clowns, watch them fool around. It's entertainment we have seen before, but it's the same old joke. Mirrors and smoke, another generation to be the whore. They are the willing, they are the led, and we'll all sit back and say it's better them instead. When the kings and queens with the power schemes turn our heads to look at shiny things, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. Send in the freaks, don't let them be like me. Raise us up by cutting others down. But it's a tired routine aimed at the struggling teen and anyone whose heads are still stuck in the ground. They are the fattened, they are the fed, and we'll all lick our lips content on eating bread. When the marketplace has been erased by the businessman without a face, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. Oh, oh, oh. When the herald's cries have been denied by words brought down from those on high, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. When the latest trend to overextend is gonna leave us with even less to spend, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. Send in the gods, an artificial sun, warriors to whom we hold the crown. Only the few will see that point of view and look to us and say, send in the clowns. We are the willing, we are the led. We'll cheer the victors while they sleep on golden beds. When the hero's deeds are full of greed and our fall from grace is guaranteed, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. Oh, oh, oh. When those who try to raise a battle cry are silenced for truths they provide, you'll know that these are the Coliseum days. These are the Coliseum days. Song called Coliseum Days. I hope you caught it all there. All right, what's next? What's next? I have my things up there the wrong way. So, what happens after you get in the Coliseum and you're watching it all? Well, eventually you become part of it, part of the show. Part of the show. And this is a song called Feast of the Lions. Now that you're here, no, you won't be leaving, and all of your fears, you better stop leaving. We walk down this road further than you ever intended. Time to reap what you have sown now that the party's ended. Stand up, you're the guest of honor. Kneel down like lambs to the slaughter. The doors are all closed, but you're in good company. The system's exposed, you were all fine puppetry. You read from the script of pages torn from history, and as our rights were stripped, you still claimed a moral victory. Can't you hear the lions roaring? Don't you ever say you never had any warning. It's time for the feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. It's time for the feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. Played this game with rules of distraction. 5 minutes of fame rendered your state of inaction. You're staring at your screen, oh yeah, it's staring back at you. No one hears your screams, 'cause everyone is screaming too. Too late to fight the riptide. How's it finally feel being unified? It's time for the feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. It's time for the feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. As you stand in line, when your name is called, will you face the lions or try to climb the wall? Will you beg for mercy? Will you stand your ground against bloodthirsty lions on the prowl? It's time for the feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. Time for a feast of the lions. Thumbs up was never meant for us. Thumbs up was never meant for us. thumbs up was never meant for us. Song called Feast of the Lions. Okay. And Dave, are you watching? Are you watching? I know everybody's probably out still voting and stuff, so let's see what we got. We've got still 129 for Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton 97, and God bless us all. Okay, so let's turn the mute off. Let's figure out what the next song here is going to be. This next song, let's get past that. I think this is where we're going to be. Was actually written quite a while ago. I guess about 6 years ago. No, 8 years ago maybe. And it was when we had a lot of. We've been in a drought here in Texas, extended drought for like 18 years. We've had a couple years where it's gotten better, but overall still in drought standards. And I think when I wrote this, it was when Atlanta was under its huge drought. And so this really does talk a bit about our Mother Earth. We are one with it, and somehow we're going to have to balance it out. My thoughts. And this is a song called Darkest Days, Hold My Hand. Fire on the hillside, it's burning again. Can't fight the feeling, this time's coming to an end. The smoke and the heat are surely closing in. Hold my hand, my dearest friend. See embers in the sky fall down like kindling wood. New days begins. Oh, we did all that we could to save the house where our memories once stood. Hold my hand, it's gone good. Hold my hand through the night. Will we ever see daylight? The sky has turned dark and gray in these darkest days. Hold my hand, hold it tight. Hold on with all our might. It's gotta be another way, 'cause these are our darkest days. There's a desert being made where there's been no rain for years. Only waters in the landscape's tears. People crying out, but no one wants to hear. Hold my hand for all that we fear. Clouds on the horizon, but no rain is coming down. The thought we have, and now none can be found. Our hearts are cracking like the cracks along the ground. Hold my hand as the wagons circle round. Hold my hand through the night. Will we ever see daylight? The sky has turned dark and gray, and these are the darkest days. Hold my hand, hold it tight. Hold on with all our might. It's gotta be another way, 'cause these are our darkest days. A mother cries ice cold tears to the ocean. A mother cries hurricanes of emotion. A mother cries Our mother cries. Hold my hand through the night. Will we ever see daylight? The sky has turned dark and gray in these darkest days. Hold my hand, hold it tight. Hold on with all our might. There's gotta be another way, 'cause these are our darkest days. Mother cries for the children she can't save. She will go on, but the children she can't save. The children cry, 'cause we know we misbehaved. Hold my hand, it's time to be brave. Oop, wrong, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse came back. It's a one-man show here. All right, so I'm hoping it's streaming okay. Haven't tested out a new way of doing this. Right now, Hillary is now 104 to Trump's 129. As we see the Central Standard Time, most of that is red. Can you imagine that? There's a lot of still not counted or not figured out, too close to call possibly on the East Coast. This is the one thing I have over the Daily Show or any of those. I'm calling it live right now. And another thing we can do, let's drink to this. End of a fiasco, probably another fiasco coming up one way or the other. But we got beer, we've got music, we've got some work to do. But no matter how bad it, whoa, that's not supposed to be there. Oh, that's why. No matter how bad it gets, it will always get better. There's got to be lows to have highs. When you really look at it, the Roman Empire, it may have fallen, but there is still a thread of it in our lifetimes here. I suppose that's we can at least take some solace in that. This is a song called Even Rome, and while it's could be in a relationship, it could be societal, it could be political, tonight this goes out to us, and hope you're voting your conscience, not voting in fear. A song called Even Rome. Nope, there we go. Had a dream that we were drowning. I woke up with the sheets around my neck. I don't know how the hell we got here, but look around, this place is a wreck. Who was the one in charge here when it all went to hell? Fingers point in one direction. How could we never tell? But even Rome fell to ruin. Even Rome was on its knees. Even Rome looked to the heavens for some kind of reprieve. Even Rome cried out in anger as it held on for too long. Even Rome survived its own siren song. wash my hands. I feel no one. I open my mouth, yet I still can't breathe. Everything I ever held close to me, I pushed away without remorse or grief. Who was one in charge here? Who made this mess? Fingers point in all directions, but I know who's responsible for this. But even Rome fell to ruin. Even Rome was on its knees. Even Rome looked to the heavens for some kind of reprieve. Even Rome cried out in anger as it held on for too long. Even Rome survived its own siren song. For what I've done to those I've loved and how I sat and watched their pain. You can call me Caesar, and I'll let you murder me again. I kick the dust, all that remains. I pick up memories, the wind blows them away. An empire crumbling down to the sea. At the water's edge, all that's left is you and me. But even Rome fell to ruin. Even Rome was on its knees. Even Rome looked to the heavens for some kind of reprieve. Even Rome cried out in sorrow as it held on far too long. Even Rome, even Rome, even Rome fell to ruin. Even Rome was on its knees. Even Rome looked to the heavens for some kind of reprieve. Even Rome rose from the ashes. Even Rome was born again. Even Rome, even Rome, even Rome. A song called Even Rome. There's hope for us yet. So I want to thank you guys for sticking in. I suppose I should have just streamed this on the Patrick Fleming stream instead of Patrick Fleming music. We'll post this to YouTube. We're recording it as well. I can only imagine what it looks like unscripted, and just trying stuff out, trying new technology, trying to put a themed thing together. Well, let's not be talking in a vacuum or in a chamber here. Donald Trump, 137. Hillary Clinton, 104. California still to be counted. So that's the big swing to make them even, most likely. So there we go. I'm going to finish it off with one more song. This is well, let's see. Marsha and Adriana. Oh, there you go. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. I didn't have everything I needed here to be watching the stream as well as I could have. Lots to learn, lots to do. Need some help, that's for sure. But anyway, this last song I'm going to play is an older song of mine. Wrote it before I moved to Austin, probably like 2002, 2003, possibly 2004. But this was definitely my first foray into a political type of song, without really touching on which side it was. It was kind of when we were back, it might have been 2002, when we were back in Iraq. And this is a song called Nowhere USA. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thumb in the air, trying to catch a ride somewhere. Heaven knows it's gotta be better than here. Lines in the sand, walls drawn by steady hands, blurred by winds that blow out in all directions. Hands on our hearts, looking for a place to start building up our dreams while still in the dark, waiting in line, too obsessed to see the signs, watching fortresses rise above without foundations. And nowhere I have seen, and nowhere I have been, and nowhere I will stay, and nowhere USA. Back to the sun, giving up on all we've won, canyon filled with greed, can't be undone. The desert moon, it's sinking way too soon, leaving us alone with less than righteous intentions. And nowhere I have seen, nowhere I have been, nowhere I will stay, and nowhere USA. These troubled times bring to mind echoes of the past, the words and deeds by those who lead are meaningless. Nowhere I have seen, nowhere I have been, nowhere I will stay, and nowhere USA, nowhere USA, and nowhere USA. Trying to hitch a ride to nowhere. Heaven knows that nowhere is better than here. I want to thank you all for hanging out tonight or watching later or wherever you watch it from. Totally unscripted. Then there you have it. But I got some songs that were important for me to get out. And hopefully, you enjoyed them. Hopefully, you got something out of them. That's really all this is about. I hope it did not come off as self-indulgent. Maybe if I write a script, we can make it funny. But it was an amazing feat for me to put this all together. If you saw this, there's a webcam here, there's a real camera there, mixing board, microphone obviously here, a remote keyboard control that I didn't have all my cues set up. But you know what? Everything has to start from ground zero. And so who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm the next Jon Stewart. Anyway, what else was I supposed to say? I think that's it. I want to thank you all for being a part of my life and for helping me do this for so long. As we can see, right there, that's Hillary with 104 and Trump with 137. I got to work on my pointing to things like that. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking around, watching. Go to patrick-fleming.com, facebook.com/Patrick Fleming Music, which is where we're streaming now. I will be sending this up to my page as well. Twitter at the Songmeister. I see that got cut off there. Is what happens when you do it all by yourself, right? And we'll send this up to YouTube and who knows where else, just for the heck of it. God bless us all, or the universe bless us all, the force bless us all. Maybe it's just a video game and we're running out of time. We got to put another quarter in or $1 or whatever. It is what it's going to be. We brought this all upon us. So we'll see y'all maybe next week. We'll try. We'll see what we can rustle up, as they say out in the Midwest or Texas and all that. Thanks again. We'll see y'all later. Little outro music.